and beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. This is my friend Heather, and we're the Crones. I hope you guys are doing well today. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. We appreciate you being here. We hope you enjoyed our last show about the outer chakras. That was on Saturday, and then we had a great show on Sunday as well with Indigo Jaguar, Intuitive Arts, Heather. That's always fun, and we talked about talismans. So both of those are online if you guys would like to watch it. Just go back to Saturdays, and you'll find it.
Hi, White Dragon. Hi,
Hi,
MJ.
White Dragon. Hi, MJ420. Great to see you guys here today. We're going to talk about the Beaver full moon and the solar eclipse that's going on, or went on early this morning. I think it was 6 o'clock our time, right?
Yeah.
But before we get to that, let's go to Heather and her cards and see what we need to know today.
Yeah. And we did change it from what it was originally going to be because we decided this was more pertinent.
That's right. I did just change the subject, yesterday? I decided this is a really powerful full moon, and my sun's in Scorpio and my rising is in Taurus, so it's really affecting me, this heavy energy. So I thought this is definitely the show I wanted to do today. And actually, I think the guides were telling me to do it as well.
I think they were. They have a habit of doing that. If they don't
That's true.
want what we to do, they just...
I don't know. This one's pretty powerful, White Dragon.
Yeah.
There's
Especially
a lot of other planetary aspects
that are going with it. Yes.
that are kicking my butt, actually.
Okay. Well, in who we are, we have the power.
I got the power.
But sometimes being starseeds, it gets in the way because we sometimes don't realize what we have.
Yeah, we don't realize our power as starseeds.
Right. And a lot of times also, we don't realize we have it. So sometimes it gets in the way. In the meantime, our bodies, our humans, are trying to do things in the right order. And of course, our spirits are committed to doing what is the right thing and loving other people. And because we are starseeds, we're still growing. So we are shifting. This is commitment. You couldn't see it. So our vibrations are shifting because we're growing and we're getting more confident in what we're doing. And so that also gets in the way of our power because sometimes we don't realize we could do it. And because we are shifting so much, we have a frequency shift that's going on, but it's continued to go up. So all that shifting is bringing frequency shiftings, and our power will be overcome by what just being a starseed is about. Okay?
And the power and all the frequencies that are going on right now.
Everything,
we're all shifting it
everything
higher.
is moving, and so it affects us as starseeds and our power. But everything's going to be fine as everybody's frequency shift up. Everything becomes more normal for us, and everything will even out for us. Okay?
Brilliant. White Dragon says, I've been feeling the elementals really close these last few days. Maybe they are helping. Oh, I think they are. I think the elementals are appearing more and more these days because of the thinning of the veil.
And Lisa, I have arthritis as well, and most of the times I don't feel it, but I have really been feeling it, especially in my right hand in the last couple days.
My knees have been bad, but not today. Today I could walk the
it's
dog
it's
with
a
no,
lot better
no issues.
today. I couldn't even do that yesterday. It hurt so bad. So, it's getting better.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad it is. Okay. So this November Beaver blood moon, because it's an eclipse, is extra special as it's also the time of a Taurus lunar eclipse. This astrological event will push us to reassess the balance or that lack thereof in our relationships. So that's number one. Reassessing balance in our relationships. The full moon impacts all zodiac signs, but Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius will feel it most. So I'm a Scorpio with a Taurus moon. Lovely.
Yes, so she really feels it.
And I can't remember what Aquarius is in. But because this is also a lunar eclipse, the full beaver moon will be a little stronger than your average full moon. This moon is synced up with Uranus, which is known for bringing sudden changes and shifts. And Lord knows we hope today is going to bring a huge change and shift. So keep your fingers crossed and go vote. Along with unpredictability. This lunar eclipse is even more powerful as it also occurs next to Uranus on the same day as the Mercury Cazimi and in a square to Saturn. These changes unfold on both an individual and collective level, which is why this celestial phenomenon is so intimidating. And think about what we're going through today, election time. Basically, this full moon lunar cycle is all about at least considering the possibilities of trying something new.
So, the industrious beavers, along with many other forest creatures, spend most of November building their winter homes and bulking up in their food storage and making it through the winter so that they can do that. So fall is a season of preparation and reflection. The Earth's natural cycle is winding down, easing into the metaphorical, quote, death of winter before spring's rebirth. The beaver moon emits extremely introspective vibrations and invites you to slow down and really reflect on your feelings. Sometimes our gut instinct is to repress negative thoughts and emotions, but by refusing to deal with them, we're just simply letting them fester.
And you know what? That's what the shadow is all about, doing the shadow work in the shadow of the moon. I mean,
Right.
It's the perfect time to do your shadow work.
Get your shadow work out of the way. So use this time to take stock of your emotions and acknowledge and release any pent-up trauma or toxicity. Just as a beaver prepares for winter, you may also be using this time to lay the groundwork for projects. As we near the end of the year, the beaver moon also symbolizes completion. So enjoy the feeling of wholeness and take some time to savor all the past year's accomplishments. And there have been accomplishments. It's just a lot of times we don't notice them. So you need to go back and look at them.
Yeah, go back and read your journal.
Yeah.
So eclipses are times to lay low and take it easy. And we have some ways that can make it a little bit easier. Expect the unexpected. Schedule some breathing room into your calendar as a buffer against unforeseeable events. And let me tell you, this actually happened to me last week. I double booked somebody on the show. And luckily, I had left time and space where I could fit them in within a week. So that made me feel not quite so embarrassed. But these things happen, and this is a perfect example of the unforeseeable events. So rest deeply and often, anywhere and anytime you can get some shut-eye, like you sleeping this morning. You needed that. Your body was telling you needed to sleep late.
I was being told that last night around 3:30 too. So
I'm sure.
we're going to be keeping you up, so sleep in. Okay.
Give yourself time to integrate the system updates that are happening with the full moon. Practice grounding techniques. Venture into nature. Play with your dogs. Plant a new plant. Dig in the dirt. Be consistent with your routine to offset the impact of any surprises. Keeping a regular routine will help you keep calm in periods of instability.
It's like my son sending me a picture of his truck. He drives a truck. And he said, got my buck this year. He had a buck jump out of the side on
Major highway.
Major highway. They do 70 on that highway. And it tore out part of the side of his truck. They're going to have to take the sleeper part out to fix it. And then the rest of the cab. So, but he was good about it. I was surprised he was laughing about it rather than
Getting
saying,
his buck.
"Oh my God, look at what the damage," because it's like $13,000 worth of damage. But he was laughing. I'm going, okay, you're taking it in stride.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Also, give your permission to silence your phone and RSVP no thank you. And prioritize quality time with the people that make you happy, that make the people that understand you and replenish your spirit. Work through any emotions that eclipse brings to the surface by utilizing rituals, meditation, and journaling. And we just happen to have a few things to help us out.
Yeah. The beaver moon reminds us there is always inner and outer preparation and work to do. The outer light may be fleeting, and the darkness might be long and deep. But the inner light burns brightly if we attend to it with reverence and care. The full moon eclipse are all about releasing habits, people, and circumstances that are no longer in alignment with your higher self. We can use the energy in the full moon eclipse to actively cleanse our body, mind, and spirit. One way to use the moon to cleanse is to light a candle, or maybe 10, and immerse yourself in a warm salt bath infused with rose or lavender essential oils. At the moment, I find taking baths a little difficult, so I go into the shower, and you can buy these tablets, and I've got one of rose. And it just disintegrates while you're taking your shower. So it's almost like taking a bath in a rose.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. I actually, my shower before the show, I put rose oil, essential oils, rose and lavender. I just dripped them on a spot in the floor where I don't step.
Yeah, so
and the steam could get to it. And
right.
That was in my shower before I started this.
So that's cool. Really good. And remember that sea salt is for stimulating circulation, detoxifying, and easing muscle and joint aches. Rose is for relaxation, reducing inflammation, and removing toxins. It also strengthens and balances the heart chakra, inspires with optimism, and promotes spiritual growth. Remember, it is the highest vibration.
Of all the essential oils, rose has the highest vibration. Mm-hmm. I think it is the vibration of love, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have lavender for relaxation, reducing inflammation, and removing toxins. We all love lavender except for Heather, who's allergic. Yeah, but really? I adore it. It cleanses your aura and balances your chakras. We love lavender. As you relax in the water, express gratitude for all that you have and all that's on its way to you. Reflect on how you've created and manifested during this past lunar cycle. And repeat a positive affirmation while you're laying there. I'm so proud of my journey and how far I've come. Or, I release the need to control my life and surrender to a higher power.
Which is a lot of what I've had to do since my short journey to the hospital.
I trust and believe that everything is always working out for my highest good. I trust, I believe, I receive. And release any things, people, or situations you want to say goodbye to. Let them all go. As you step from the bath, imagine that you're stepping into the full moonlight that protects you and feeds your soul. Thank the moon for her love and support.
Or if you're lucky like us, we have a shower outside and in the backyard's all fenced. And if you really wanted to go naked, you could. We usually don't.
But that's a really easy body cleansing, body, mind, and spirit
out
cleansing ritual.
Out in the moon, Out in the moon.
Yeah.
So, anyway, the ritual for cleansing space. You're going to need a smudging paraphernalia, whatever it is that you keep, and 4 pieces of black tourmaline. You light your smudge stick, and once it's releasing a healthy amount of smoke, smudge your body. Start from your head and using a feather and direct the smoke, and end by lifting up each foot to get to the bottoms of your feet. Start smudging from one room in every house and walk past every wall in every room. Pay attention to the windows and the doors. Waft the smoke with a feather throughout each room. And while you're directing the smoke throughout your house, say something aloud like, "Any energies not here with unconditional love and my highest good leave now with love. I replace those energies with unconditional love and unity consciousness." And when you complete smudging your space, smudge your black tourmaline to cleanse it. Once your tourmaline is good and clean, you can put your smudge sticks out Place your black tourmaline in the four corners of your home, creating a giant crystal grid. And try to place them as symmetrically as possible. Once they're placed, ask the universe to protect the energy of your home and block anything that's not aligned with your highest good. And then thank the universe for its help.
I love that's simple.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I can find the tourmaline. I bought some tourmaline and I can't find it. Yeah. But I thought that we could do that tonight. And I actually have a tower of what's the white selenite, and I can put that in the middle of the house, in the bookcase. I think that'd be a great one to do tonight. And then we have a meditation riddle.
There's meditation
ritual.
Again.
you guys want to do this meditation? I don't think it'll take but a couple of minutes. Are you willing? Hi, Gypsy T. How are you doing? Hi, After Hour Conversations with Willow. Lovely to see you here. And Pure Visionary Psychic, welcome. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, you're willing to. Okay, thank you.
Okay. I'm going to read this meditation, and Heather's going to go ahead and do it as well. I'm going to do it later on, but that's okay. So let's all close our eyes and get comfortable. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So we're going to inhale for 4 and through our nose. And then we're going to exhale for 5 out our mouth. Another breath. Take another breath in for 4 and out for 5. Keep your eyes closed. Allow your heart rate to gently decrease. And take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now imagine yourself lifting up and out of your body and flying through the sky towards the moon. Trust your imagination. Don't judge how your imagination tries to fly or not. Just go with it. Once you've landed on the moon in your visualization, take a walk around. Note what you see. Imagine that you see a woman in all white walk up to you. She's one of the moon's messengers, here to deliver you a message. Ask her what this full moon eclipse wants you to release to fulfill your highest potential. Listen carefully and without judgment. Now imagine a manifestation of what you want to release appearing next to the moon lady. It can appear however you think it should. If it's a job, then it could be your boss. If it's a bad relationship habit, it could be a former partner. The moon lady pulls out a beautiful selenite sword, and you're looking down to see a dark string connecting you to the habit. She asks you if she can cut it. You nod and imagine the knife severing the cord, turning it to ash. You hug the moon representative, and she tells you she is proud of you. Once the ritual is done, allow yourself time to return back to your body. Open your eyes slowly and journal as many details as possible for your future reference. How did that feel? Ooh, it gave me chills. I've got chills. Good. That's something you can do anytime, isn't it, really?
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of meditation.
Okay, so while normally we would do crystal work to harness the energy of full moon, during an eclipse, we sit back and we just reflect. We don't try to do that. We are grounded. We focus on our breathing and may even meditate during the eclipse to center ourselves. Lunar eclipses generally signify a big change, emotional upheaval, or swift, sudden endings. And scary as change can be, these are usually positive occurrences. And some of them are pretty scary. At least in my experience. So choosing crystals for the lunar eclipse involves locating grounding crystals and or crystals that can represent both dark and lightness. Black obsidian for the darkness. It shows us the darkness with just enough light needed to fix whatever needs to be taken care of. And it raises negative emotions and difficult truths to the surface to be experienced and released.
Shadow work.
Citrine is great for light. It's the premier stone for manifestation, imagination, and personal will. It transmutes, dissipates, and grounds negative energy. It makes it extremely protective for the environment. It works out problems on both the physical and subtle levels, transforming negative thoughts and feelings into positive ones. It's a great stone.
It is.
Other crystals to keep close would be like the moonstone, with its feminine vibrations like that of the moon. Selenite, connected to everything related to the moon. Black tourmaline, to repel the negative vibrations. Tiger eye, that can help motivate. And lapis lazuli, which helps open you to new opportunities and dispels negative thoughts.
I love that. Hi, Sharon Sipe. Lisa Rhodes says, yes, my meditation is a major part of my life for chronic pain and stress.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Me too, Lisa Rhodes, me too. So the next thing we're going to look at are the essential oils that are related to a full moon. You can diffuse them as usual during meditation or whatever other things you like to do during the full moon. Or you can add it to your bath, up to 4 drops of essential oil to 1 cup of salt. I use sea salt. I prefer that to Epsom salts. But just dissolve that in your bath. Or a massage. The full moon is said to be a good time to focus on your heart chakra. So get a couples massage. That would be great.
You missed page 11.
10. I think this one's backwards.
There you go.
Yeah. What better way to open up your heart chakra than a couples massage with a little rose oil, lavender oil? That'd be great. Anyway, you add up to 18 drops of essential oil to 1 ounce of the carrier oil of your choice. Given the nature of full moons, below are oils that are grounding, centering, and balancing, that assist in releasing negative patterns or attachments, and that help us to feel calm, safe, and at peace, and are connected to the moon.
Things like benzoin. This is helpful with spiritual transformation, and benzoin also lends feelings of calm, safety, and peace. And I'll tell you, you really could use with some of those feelings with this particular moon and eclipse. It's really been something. There's also cedarwood, a wonderfully grounding oil that can help to clear negativity and calm your nerves.
I love
Cypress
that cedarwood.
Is grounding and calming. Cypress is helpful in embracing the full depth of one's emotions as well as releasing stagnant energies and relationships. Eucalyptus, which is one of my favorite, reminds us to breathe and to stay, and is said to cool feelings of anger. Frankincense is a highly spiritual oil, and it's helpful in balancing emotions. Lemongrass helps tap into our intuition and true feelings and release any negative energies and old belief systems that no longer work for us.
There's really quite a long list of
Yes, and it's a good thing
work.
because when you'll see with the rest that I read, there are an awful lot of them related to pine, which means I can't use those. But there are so many of many different oils that there's even stuff that I can use, which is nice. You have marjoram. It brings about change and growth, relaxes and calms the mind, allowing us to identify the thoughts of emotion that are affecting us at a deeper level. And myrrh. It has powerful grounding, protection, and energy, clearing properties, and is associated with the moon. Isn't that gorgeous? There's Palo Santo. It helps center and balance and draws out negative and dark emotions to be released. And spruce. It contributes to balancing emotions by encouraging self-awareness. time, boosts strength and courage, and clears negative energy. It is allowing us to release and forgive. And vetiver, another powerful grounding oil. Vetiver offers stability and strength when dealing with emotional turmoil. Yep.
I've used vetiver quite a bit. I've used all of those. But I actually am not crazy about the smell of Palo Santo. I've had it, I use it, but I'm going to quit using it because I don't really care for it. Does anybody else have certain herbs they just don't like the smell of, so you don't use them to cleanse? And what are your all's habits? What do you do during a full moon? Do you have any rituals yourselves?
I mean, pine and anything associated with it doesn't like me, but I do like it. Always have. But I do like to breathe.
A full moon is the most exciting and energetic stage of the moon cycle. Motivation is at peak during this time, making this the time to finish any projects that you're working on. So keep busy and tap into the power of creation that the total lunar eclipse provides. And remember, eclipses are catalysts for change and propel us to our destiny as part of a divine plan. Instead of fearing the unknown, we should look at the full moon shakeups as divine intervention. I think that's pretty good advice.
Yeah.
I think it is. I'm curious to see what goes on with this full moon.
But it's been extremely heavy, very hard on the body.
Yes.
I wake up at like 3 o'clock every night, which is when I imagine some of the medications. But then I lay there and rest. But then, like this morning, I must have slept forever. But I did sleep. Finally, made it all up. But
yeah, you did.
It's just been very, very rough on emotions this time around.
That too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It has.
So I looked up a little bit more about North Node, South Node. The North Node guides you towards your ultimate destiny, where the South Node tells the story of your soul's history. I like the way they worded that. But it also said that expect the unexpected, as the eclipse will conjunct changemaker Uranus, the planet of chaos, breakthroughs, and unexpected change, which means things can be enlightening, liberating, and incredibly shocking altogether.
Yeah.
All right. And since we're sitting just a few degrees from the North Node, the good news is we're being divinely guided and supported on this new journey again. This doesn't mean it's going to be smooth sailing, especially with the Sun, Mercury, Venus, and the South Node lingering in the shadowy depths of Scorpio. In fact, this moment of clarity will likely require you to confront, release, and purge an energy that's no longer aligned with your highest good. I guess we got work to do tonight.
Yeah. But
Cool.
just think of the freedom that you'll feel when it's gone.
I actually did a crystal grid last night.
Oh, good.
To balance my chakras and release any energies that were there that were not balancing my chakras. So we'll see. I think everybody can use a chakra balance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So, what if the chat has anything they'd like to say about what you do during your full moon, particularly this one? Anybody that seems to be affected by it, like me and Heather. Otherwise, we'll go to reading cards.
Yes. Unexpected surprises this time. Yep.
You ready to go to cards?
Yeah.
Who would like a card? Hey, warrior girl.
It's nice to see you. And everybody else that's in. I haven't mentioned everybody, but it is so nice to see familiar names. It really...
It is indeed.
It just feels so warm. Thank you.
And comfortable. So how are you guys handling the full moon yourselves?
Oh, I love dancing under the full moon.
Me too.
Just as soon as I'm allowed.
Well, you could go shuffle.
Yeah, for a very short time. Okay, yes.
Okay, White Dragon says he'll take a card.
And Gertrude. Is that Sue? Gertrude
Yes.
Sue? Great. Okay, well, let's see. We'll go with
Oh, we know that Warrior Girl wants one. Because we just do.
White Dragon.
And Gypsy Tea.
Oh, White Dragon had one flip out. So that was the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And it's actually more about self-love. You need to give yourself a break and learn to love yourself. Give up those things that are keeping you from doing that. This is a good one to do that with. Give them up. Get rid of them. Cut the cord. And love yourself. And Archangel Raphael's backing you up in it. So don't be afraid to do that, okay?
Well, this card goes right along with it. It's actually a little affirmation. I love myself completely and unconditionally. I think we all need this affirmation.
I think that's exactly what they're saying.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes. So.
Next is Gertrude.
Gertrude. Who's Esther G?
I've got her down.
I don't know. I'm just trying to place. I'm terrible with names.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, we have
Gertrude.
Gertrude.
Oh, my knee. Lisa Rhodes, we are queens of chair dancing. We can chair dance anywhere.
We can out chair dance anybody.
Yeah. If there was chair dancing competition, we would be in the top 10.
Don't forget to appreciate everything that you see, everything that you love having and being. Don't forget to say thanks.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Gertrude, yours says, I am the earth in harmony with nature. I am of the earth and in harmony with nature.
Which
She's
goes
gorgeous.
right along with the appreciation, because you do love those plants and looking out in the weather and being outside.
Lovely.
Don't forget to say thanks. We're very fortunate. We have beautiful weather, and we start talking about winter, and we've been here so long, I'm beginning to have a hard time. Remember, does it get cold?
I go to Colorado for Christmas, so yes, it gets cold.
Yeah.
Anywhere but here.
Okay, and then we have...
Well, Lisa Rhodes,
Warrior
I
Girl.
think that we're going to have, when all of us on this YouTube, in this channeling, what am I trying to say? That are in the YouTube world, we need to all get together and we can have chair dancing as one of the things that we do when we all get together. Right. You're welcome, Gertrude.
Warrior Girl.
You're welcome, White Dragon. Warrior Girl, this one's for you. Whoops.
Okay.
That was 2.
You're making decisions, and some of them are very difficult. Just remember to follow your heart and do what is right for you. What you want to do, not what everybody else wants you to do. What you want to do, that's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And now I actually pulled 2 cards, dropped 2 cards. Now is the time to integrate all that you have gathered. So it's time to integrate all that knowledge that you've gathered.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one says, when I let others shine, I shine too. And we all know that's how it works. So you already have that one down pat.
But I would take all that information that you've gathered and let it help you make your decisions.
Absolutely.
Okay?
You have the information.
Chair dance party, yes, I like that.
Yes. We like a chair dance party. Mind you, I like other dancing too.
I do too. Yes. In fact, a lot of people say I'm a completely different person when I'm up dancing. And smile differently and everything. So I know that I'm very happy when I'm dancing.
Okay, next is Gypsy Tea.
Gypsy Tea.
Hello, Gypsy Tea. A chair dance party sounds brilliant.
Yes. almost didn't spread the cards out. I knew it was down here. Time to take some action in what your decisions are. It's time to act on them.
I trust the change unfolding in my life.
Exactly.
Woohoo!
And then I think those go together. Don't be afraid to do it. Okay?
And Esther G is next.
So, even this moon has made it hard to go with everything. You can't speak, you can't breathe, you can't. It's just been really heavy.
It has been, no doubt.
Very tough. And this is
Esther G.
That's who I thought it was. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, because under the deceit card, it's that there are some hidden tactics someplace, and somebody's trying to manipulate things the way they want them and not the way that you want them. Be sure to speak your truth. Stand up to it, okay? You know what's best for you, not anybody else. And it's fine for them to shine.
Yep. When I let others shine, I shine too. So you got that card as well.
And you may not shine in the same way, and they want you to. You don't need to.
You shine in your own way.
That's right. Okay?
Yeah. Lovely. Lisa Rhodes is next. Did we miss anybody? This is the last one I've got.
It's okay. We'll do one for everybody. And I'm not going to pull it out because you can't see it, but this one fell out. And it's the 4th chakra.
Warrior Girl says she's loving your nail polish.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it changes colors.
Wow, and White Dragon said he drew the same deceit card.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Mm.
Pay attention. That's all I can say is
pay attention.
Watch your back.
Yeah. And in this moon, it can be anything. Anyway, for, I can't read her name.
Lisa Rhodes.
Lisa.
Or is this Esther? No,
this
we
is
already
Esther.
did. No, we did the deceit for Esther.
Right, okay, so that's
it's
Lisa.
Lisa Rhodes. Sorry about that, Lisa.
Okay, 4th chakra. You need to take time to love yourself. I'll see how beautiful that card is. And you can see it. And that's Archangel Raphael.
I love Archangel Raphael.
Trust yourself. Love yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect just the way you are. So let yourself be that. Okay?
And honor the natural process of growth and transformation.
That goes with it.
Beautiful. I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. I love the way these are all affirmations.
Mm-hmm. But it does say the same thing. Love yourself. Mm-hmm. Go with it. Everything is perfect just the way it is. You're right where you belong.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's anybody that needs a card, let us know. Otherwise, we're doing a card for the collective. Mm-hmm. All right. Is that the nail polish that changes colors?
Yeah.
I love that nail polish.
Totally it goes from light blue to purple. Just depends on how things are going, whether my fingers are cold or warm or whatever. It's kind of fun.
It is fun.
Okay.
This is beautiful.
Cornucopia. Let me see if I can get to where you can see it better.
That is the horn of plenty. That means abundance and everything else is coming our way.
And that is wonderful. And this is for everybody.
This is for the collective.
This is for the collective. Things are getting better. Wishes are being fulfilled. Okay?
The Dems are going to win.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, thank you all. And I love that last card for everybody because it
Oh, I
just
do
is
too.
fantastic for everyone.
Yes.
Us too.
That was a beautiful card for
Yeah.
everybody, for the collective. I like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
That makes me a happy camper.
Don't forget to send out unconditional love to the world. Everybody in it, friend or foe, it doesn't matter. Everybody needs that unconditional love.
They do indeed.
And then after that, go ahead and send out unity
Consciousness.
consciousness. Without the one, you can't have the other. So that's why I said send
true.
out that unconditional love.
And please like, subscribe, and share if you're so inclined. It sure helps our channel grow. And we love meeting new people. And we love this community and so appreciate each and every one of you. Have a blessed day, everybody, and namaste.
Good night.